Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Grace. I am a visual artist based out of Orlando, Florida. If you want to keep up with what I'm currently painting, just follow me on social media. I'll link everything below. So today I'm doing a little gouache painting. I'm going to kind of talk you through my process. So you can see first I added like a layer of red. This is just going to help me better establish my darks and my lights. And you can see I'm starting with the darkest colors and I kind of work my way up to the lightest per book. Started with that really dark green and I kind of like blend the colors together, working up to a mid-tone, and eventually I'll add a highlight to each. So the reason why I'm doing this painting is one, because the company that I work for commissioned me to do so. They needed this video for a video project that they have going on. As well as two, I have been watching this artist named Nicholas Holman Art. I will link him below. So he is on TikTok and he's been doing a painting a day in the month of September that is from real life. So he's painting from real life. Some of his paintings have been still life. Some of them have been outside and plein air. So I really love his art and I wanted to do something similar. Hopefully I'll have time to do something outside too. I would love to. Being in Florida though, it's raining all the time. Every afternoon it rains forever. It's raining right now. So we'll see. But I really love watching him paint, so I thought I'd do something similar as well. So I'm on the third book. You can see I'm starting to add some highlights. They look kind of harsh now, but the way gouache dries is it usually dries slightly darker. So just trust the process on that. This whole painting in a way is a little bit of a trust the process. It took me about 30 minutes to paint. So really not that long though. And I actually really enjoyed the process of doing so. And I did say that it is from life. I did have an actual set of books stacked up in front of me to reference so that I could get the perspective correct and all that jazz, which honestly, I kind of nailed the perspective in the end. I'm pretty proud about that. I'm on the last book adding some highlights, and you'll kind of see for the highlights a lot of times I'll kind of tap the brush onto the painting and then I'll kind of either run my finger over the highlight or I'll take the brush, kind of dry it off and run the brush back over the highlight just to kind of soften that edge a little bit so it's not too harsh. That way it doesn't look kind of misplaced. You'll also notice that I try to block in my color versus like trying to get every small detail. So the reason why I do that is because I'm just trying to get the values correct, and that kind of throws the whole painting together very quickly without having to add every single detail tediously. I'm starting to add the shadow for the book, but you'll notice later that I eventually kind of changed that color a little bit because it wasn't quite right. I needed it to be a little bit more of like a neutral, like blue grayish color, and I made it more tan. So one trick to kind of help you establishing all these darks and lights and getting your colors correct, and Nicholas does talk about this too in his videos, is squinting your eyes. It sounds ridiculous, but squinting your eyes really tight, just so you can see some of those colors coming through, really helps you isolate each color. If you ever go to school, your professors are going to tell you the same exact thing. So just trust us and get that education for free. Give it a try. So I'm kind of going back, cleaning up some of the edges of the books, and then I'm going to eventually go in and I'm going to paint the background white as well. That way we can clean up the edges even further. I also add a shadow underneath the book so that the book is not just floating in mid-air, but it's actually doing something. It's actually sitting on a table. You can see some of my hair back there. I have green and blue hair right now. It's really nice. It's great hair. So you can see right there I'm adding the shadow color, and see it's a lot more of a neutral color versus what I put on the book pages. So you'll see I'll eventually change that. And I brought the shadow up a little higher than I wanted to, but I'm gonna paint right over that. So you'll notice I make a few mistakes throughout the painting, but that's fine because you can always fix it. So I'm going back in with my bigger brush to add all of that white in the background. Super exciting stuff. I hope you guys have liked this video. If you do like this video, again, you can like and subscribe and all that jazz. As well as follow me on social media, comment, let me know what other videos you want to see me make. I can make any visual art related videos. I paint, I can draw, as well as you can go on my website and see when I am teaching on Zoom different classes. I do teach classes via Zoom, so I teach watercolor, gouache, drawing. I've taught a few acrylic paint classes, so visit my website and you can see when all those classes are going to be available. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and at the very end you will see the finished product, so stick around so you can see the books all finished, and have a good day.